Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a sold-out arena here in Pensacola, Florida. Easy for me to say. It's Dave Easton here at ringside for main event, bringing you 4 matches from Raw, 2 from Raw, 2 from SmackDown, and we are ready to go for another action-packed night of action from the NSW superstars. Let's get right into the action. We've got tag team action up from Raw is High Octane. Look to take out the Hounds. Let's see who comes out on top on this one and our opening contest here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the team of Ian and Blake Riley, High Octane. Yes, High Octane, well, we'll be looking to start climbing that tag team ranking again, of course. And what a way to do it against 5-time former champions in the Hounds here tonight. Ian and Blake Riley, of course, looking, as I say, to stop the slump. Recently, need to start picking up a few wins again, get back into Kurt Angle's mind to get back into this tag team picture. Of course, the tag team titles are on the line at TLC in a steel cage match. Of course, when One Sec will look to dethrone Finch Pee-wee and Corey Sabin. It could be a very interesting and, well, bad end for our tag team champions. Ian and Blake Riley styling their way to the ring as always, the rock stars they are. But they are going to be up against it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Their opponents, the team of Leo Mercer and Jason Crew, the Hounds. Yeah, back on Raw, and the Hounds, well, they are looking to make their mark here tonight. And well, how about it by putting away the former Raw Tag Team Champions? The Hounds ready to go here tonight. So here we go. It's going to be Blake Riley and Leo Mercer to start things off on this one. Of course, a blue shirt, your referee as always for main event. We are underway here in Pensacola, Florida, as we build up to TLC coming up in Tampa. Coming up very shortly, of course. Stay tuned to our Twitter for when that will be shown. As Leo Mercer, I was going to say in control, but nice deep arm drag by Blake Riley. Of course, as we're seeing in the intro, both these teams looking at that tag team title match at TLC. We'll be going through the TLC card a little bit later on, giving you a little bit of a more in-depth look at the matches that are coming your way at our next pay-per-view offering. Of course, the huge matches coming up tonight from Raw, John Woods versus Bobby Lashley, my man, of course, and the Velveteen Dream, Travis Soule versus Daniel Cage. As High Octane in control early on here. Ian Riley, look out, Hounds, well, into the corner, but and look at that, even threw him in his own corner as well. That might, well, this looking for the tag, he's not going to be able to get it. Balls to the back. Now just a handful of hair, and down goes Leo Mercer. The Hounds, of course, remember, 5-time tag team champions. High Octane have won it on NXT and Raw. So both teams know how to get the job done, of course. Look at this. Schoolboy! Roll up, foot under the rope. Referee not going to take any notice. 2 can only. Look at this. By Ian Riley, quick to roll through. And a quick kick out by Leo Mercer. And look at that, just dumped over the top. My goodness, Leo Mercer hitting his side on the way down. Leo Mercer in a bit of trouble here. Look out. Ian Riley jumping up to the top. And, oh my goodness, knees into the stomach from such a height. Can I tell you, Leo Mercer could be in a lot of trouble here. What is Ian Riley going to do with him? Just dumps him on the barrier. Right in front of our fans here. And then have some steel stairs. Leo Mercer is taking a bit of a beating in this early section. And referee, of course, has a 10 count to play with. But Leo Mercer desperately needs to get back inside the ring. Well, I think that might be a mistake from me and Riley, throwing him back to his own, towards his own teammate. Here comes Jason. Oh, no. Jason Crew getting involved now. This should help Leo Mercer recover. Ian Riley tag into Blake Riley. Referee up to an 8 count here. And back in at 9, just in the nick of time. And up and over with the Northern Lights by Leo Mercer. That was so close to being a count out. Leo Mercer, really, I think he's trying to get rid of them cobwebs here. Blake Riley, nope, Joe Jack, I was going to say, could take advantage. What is he planning to do here? Look out. Oh no, under the bottom rope! My goodness. The neck snapping against the rope there. Now what's he going to do? Jump up? Nope, well, doesn't look like anything. Maybe changed his mind a bit. And this has helped Blake Riley with the big back body drop. Now, arm wringer, what's he going to do? Forearm shot stuns Blake Riley. And the takedown. Well, that could have completely changed the match. But Leo Mercer still refusing to tag out. He needs to get a tag here. Done all of this match by himself. No, look at this. Blake Riley taking effect and dropping him down. And again, cannot get the tag. Trying to pull himself up. Neck breaker. And now, look at this. Again, this match has been really concentrated in this corner. And there it is. Leo Mercer finally gets the tag to the powerhouse, Jason Crew. And Crew gets knocked down with a forearm. My goodness me, that was a welcome to the match. And then just runs over Blake Riley. My goodness me. All that pent-up frustration. Snake Eyes into the corner. Can he follow up? Yes, he can. And now, wait a minute, flapjack. And all of a sudden, Blake Riley needs the tag here. Backbreaker. Jason Crew been a bit of a house on fire here since coming in. But can he get the win for the Hounds? That's the question. Oh, the nerve! The absolute nerve of that man. Pressing down right on the shoulder and big scoop by Blake Riley. Wasn't going to get a tap there, but again, Crew coming back. Went for the big shoulder tackle. Not going to get it. Wait a minute. Oh! Down with the unprettier. Could that be enough? Surely the hand under the bottom rope. Yeah, I was going to say it. My goodness me, referee very slack there. Match will continue. Wait a minute. Up the top. And nice sunset flip over from the turnbuckle. Blake Riley now looking to see if he can finish off Jason Crew. Couple of decent clotheslines. Super kick! Connects right under the chin. And again, Blake Riley, well, I don't know what he's doing. Distracted, going after Leo Mercer. What is that all about? That is surely going to cost him here. Maybe listening to Leo Mercer. Look out, double underhooks into the slam. And all of a sudden, when Blake Riley thought he had the match won, could now be in danger of losing the match here. Ian Riley comes across just in the nick of time. My goodness me. Oh! Double team by the Hounds. And out goes Ian Riley. And now Blake Riley is in all sorts of trouble. Duck under. Big clothesline by Jason Crew. And you can see Leo Mercer is very happy with himself on the outside. Big fall away slam. And now, Crew, can he finish off? And another flapjack. Oh my goodness, Riley's face hitting the mat. And you can see Ian Riley still down on the outside. Double underhooks into the slam. Surely that should be enough. Cover, hook of the leg. No, just a 2. The hand was coming down for 3, but not on this occasion. Kick by Blake Riley. He needs a tag here. Ian Riley back up under the apron. Oh, misses the splash in the corner. But look at this. Still got enough to make sure he blocks the slam attempt. But again, Jason Crew just too powerful. Snapmare takeover. Big knee into the back. But look at this. Riley recovers. DDT. Spiking the powerhouse of the Hounds. And now, here comes the tag. And again now, look at this. Jason Crew just running through Ian Riley this time. Kick away. The Hounds have went through some punishment. Can they put away Jason Crew here? Oh, down! It's the top hit! And surely this time, cover, hook of the leg. No, this time, just in the nick of time, Leo Mercer gets the breakup. Big chop by Ian Riley, big chop by Crew. Look at the Hounds attacking in a pack, you could say. Goodness, referee has to do something and get him out of there. And now, Ian Riley's now by himself, but look at this, trying to fight back. But again, just Jason Crew got too much. Look, on the outside. I don't know if you've seen that. What a sneak attack by Leo Mercer. Hounds, well, digging deeper, digging a little bit dirty, you could say. Big clothesline. Duck under. Ian Riley trying to do this all by himself here. Blake Riley finally back up. And a spinning heel kick right to the jaw. Could that be it? It is! High Octane have picked up a huge result here tonight. And I have to say, well, that was a hard-fought contest. What a way to kick things off on main event this week. High Octane, well, you can see what it means to them. They once again pick up the win. And now, well, could we be seeing the former tag team champions back in the title picture? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in to main event. We hope that you can tune in to SmackDown, which will be hopefully tomorrow night. Please do check our Twitter for look when our times will be showing. Of course, NXT TakeOver this week. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. And of course, TLC will give you a full card rundown a little bit later on. Make sure you join us for all our shows. And of course, please do follow our Twitter, our news Twitter. Coming up next, a rematch from last week as Bobby Hall takes on the Curfew Man, CM Barnett. Barnett looking to see if he can put Hall to sleep this time round. Let's find out what happens as we go into our next matchup on main event. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is the man known as Bobby Hall. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Hall brought across to the SmackDown roster once again in the draft. And of course, last week on main event, we seen him defeat CM Barnett, and the rematch has been booked. Can Bobby Hall make it 2-0 over the Curfew Man here tonight? Bobby Hall, I got a quick word with Bobby Hall earlier today. He said to me, he said, well, There's no curfew for when you are a man of the dark. And, well, we will see again tonight a victory over people who like to go to sleep. Quite didn't understand what he meant with that last bit, but hey ho, let's not. I go against the former SmackDown Money in the Bank winner, of course. Headlined WrestleMania just a few seasons ago. And Bobby Hall now back on SmackDown, new fresh lease of life. Can he be looking? Well, I'm sure he will have a very close eye on TLC. Bobby Hall ready for action here tonight. And as the dark comes into the light, the shadow now becomes a full figure inside that ring. And Hall ready for action. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the Curfew Man, CM Barnett. Yes, the man that likes to make people go to sleep. He is the Curfew Man, CM Barnett. And well, I actually spoke to CM Barnett earlier today. He said to me, he said, Dave, I hope you go to bed at a reasonable time. I said, I try. I said, what about the match tonight? He said, Bobby Hall, you may be in the shadows, but when you get a GTS, the Curfew Man will make sure you go to bed on time. Got to tell you one thing, this could be a very interesting rematch from last week's main event, of course. Well, the Curfew Man, is he going to be the best Curfew Man in the world? He thinks he is. Of course, we will find out if that is the case. Well, you can see Bobby Hall on the outside. He's definitely not sleepy here tonight. Well, here we go, of course. Match number 2 on main event tonight. Underway. Blue shirt, of course, your referee as always. And look at Bobby Hall up and over the suplex already. And the kip up. He may be a man of shadows, but my goodness me, Bobby Hall knows how to get the job done inside that ring. Stomps by the Curfew Man. Gonna now try and work the arm. Hall, of course, as we said, picked up the win last week in the match between these two. And look at this. Hall knew what was happening, had to get out of it. Went for the uppercut, was cut off into the turnbuckle. Like, no, this time it is Hall who does manage to counter. Into the corner. Big knee into the corner of the Curfew Man. Up and over, look out! Oh! Guillotine leg drop, up and over. Into the cover. Could that be enough? No. I was going to say, just for a minute there, that could have been enough to put the Curfew Man down and out. Now where's he going? To the outside. Oh, look at this. The Curfew Man's frustrated. He knows he can't get that curfew put on Bobby Hall early on. He can't make him go to sleep. Well, got to see, the Curfew Man can't get too frustrated. He's got to wait and bide his time. Maybe get some sheep, maybe, for Bobby Hall. Make him count them sheep. Might make him go to sleep. I just don't know, man. Just trying to think of ways of getting Bobby Hall to sleep. Anyway, oh, look at that open over the top into our fans here at Pensacola. Bobby Hall coming across here as we're going to fight outside here. The referee has got a count here. Hall realises the count was on 6 and decided, well, get back inside the ring, break up the count. Nice. Oh, went for the dropkick. Hall just moved out the way. Went for a headbutt, got caught. And then a big clothesline by the Curfew Man sends Hall to the outside. Uh-oh, what is he thinking about doing here? The curfew man. Up on top. Oh! Takes Hall down. My goodness me. Back inside the ring. And now Bobby Hall. Oh, shot to the back. Both these men not giving an inch. You would. Oh, wait a minute. We could have 10 of the big ones here. Oh. And look, me the curfew man who might be going to sleep with them 10 of the big ones. Now Hall. Wait a minute. Has him up here. Oh my goodness. Down with the Hall. And that could just be lights out again. And it is! Bobby Hall makes it 2 wins in 2 shows against CM Bonnet. And well, it's no curfew time for the man of shadows here tonight. Bobby Hall on the rise on the SmackDown roster. And I tell you one thing, the curfew man better check his own curfew after that one. Huge win. And Bobby Hall, well, will go back into the shadows after this one. Tell you one thing, that down to the Hall is very dangerous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, remember, TLC comes your way this week sometime. Make sure you check out Twitter. And we're going to go through some of the matches you're going to see at TLC. Give a quick preview of what you should expect on a great night of action from NSW. Loads of titles on the line. And we kick things off with the United States Championship. We saw on Raw last night, of course, Jay Mercer defeating 3 other men to get a shot at Matt Rhodes' United States title. Matt Rhodes closing in on becoming the 3rd longest United States champion. But Jay Mercer, his form has not been good. He will look to change that at TLC. And, well, you've got to think, could it be a Cinderella story for Jay Mercer at TLC? And, of course, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line from SmackDown. Woken Littlewood picked up the win over Vladimir. The rematch will happen for the Intercontinental Championship at TLC. Can the Woken Brilliance take out the big Russian? We will find out at TLC. And I've got to tell you one thing, could be a very interesting night for the Woken masses against the Russian. And of course, from SmackDown in a tornado tag, the Revival have only come back. They have ran through American Alpha. They get a chance to become SmackDown Tag Team Champions if they can take out the Lunatics. On SmackDown this week, Dean Ambrose will take Scott Dawson on one-on-one, but at TLC it will be a tag team tornado match for them SmackDown tag team titles. I have to tell you, that will be very interesting. And of course, from Raw, this was announced last night by Kurt Angle that it'll be a steel cage tornado tag. One sec, get a chance for redemption in the King's Court, because really last night they let the King down. Can they take the tag team titles off the unlikely duo of Corey Sabin and Finch Pee-wee? Can them two even work as a team? That is the thing. We haven't even seen them in action since they won the titles. Also, from Raw, it was announced it will be an elimination tables match for the Raw Women's Championship. Asuka, well, she's already tapped out the champion in 2 consecutive shows. Can she once again get the best of Katie Bisping? But you've got to add Mexican Kelsey into the mix. The winner walks out the Raw Women's Champion at TLC. A tables elimination match, the first in its kind for the women. NSW Championship is on the line in a TLC match. Thomas End looks to take the championship of, well, the man that thinks he's better than everyone else, the man who's got the #1 hits, Simon Kether. Well, we will find out what's going to go down between these two. I've got a little bit of a spoiler for you. Thomas End is in a huge main event this week on SmackDown. We will talk about that a little bit later on. And, of course, it is TLC for the NSW Championship. King Oliver Bisping, if he wins this, he is surely going to be the longest reigning champion in NSW history, in the championship history. All he needs to do is get past the man who says he never lost the title, says he is back and hungrier than ever. Morgan Wolf. That goes down at TLC. You do not want to miss it. Coming up next from Raw, John Woods, the Pirate, is going to take on my man, Bobby Lashley. It's singles action. It comes up next, right here on Main Event. I almost said TLC because I'm that excited. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from the 7 Seas, he is John Woods. The Pirate, John Woods, here tonight. Well, you can see who's absent, and that is Finch Pee-wee, of course, getting ready for his tag team title defense this Sunday. I would say Sunday, of course, because that's when it is. But, of course, keep an eye out on Twitter. I'm so excited for TLC. You do not want to miss that show. It is already lining up to possibly outdo all the other big shows we've done this year on NSW. Oh dear, ladies and gentlemen, you have to say, what a night it is going to be at TLC. What a night it is here tonight, because we've got the Pirate and we've got my man, Bobby Lashley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, of course, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, your main event is brought to you by Florida Water and, of course, Francis's Underwater Yoga. You like to get wet and like to get stretched? It's Francis Underwater Yoga. And look at this, the Pirate, John Woods. Well, he's made his, knowing that he is not happy with Finch Pee-wee being tag team champions with Corey Sabin. He wants to take that championship off Corey Sabin. Couldn't get a win a few weeks ago, but he's got different things against him tonight, being accompanied by Leo Rush. He's my man, Bobby Lashley. Yep, these two gentlemen signed from the Rage brand, of course. Bobby Lashley, the almighty, of course, with Leo Rush. And well, he will look to make an impact here tonight on John Woods. And well, who would bet against it? Bobby Lashley looking mighty fit in fighting form, of course. And well, with Leo Rush by his side, I would say big things to come from Bobby Lashley here on NSW, on the Raw brand. I actually did hear Leo Rush say earlier on that he thought that he was a better hype man than Dan Masters after watching Raw last night. Be interesting to see where that goes, of course. Here we go. We are underway. Bobby Lashley and John Woods. I've seen if that TLC preview hasn't whet your appetite, of course, my goodness me, I don't know what will. Huge matches coming up, and of course SmackDown Live is our next show after main event. As I said, we've got a preview of their main event coming up after this matchup, so stay tuned for that. As big shot into the midsection by John Woods with a DDT. Woods very frustrated, of course. Couldn't get the best of Corey Sabin. And wait a minute, 10 of the big ones on my man. Down goes Bobby Lashley. Leo Rush on the outside, of course, the hype man of Bobby Lashley. Of course, his tag team partner as well in the Almighty. It'd be interesting to see how they fit into if they do fit into the tag team division on Raw. Stacked tag team division. As winner, big shot, ducked under Lashley. I was gonna say didn't look to get the best there, but John Woods coming back and big deep arm drag, followed by the snap suplex. Lashley's just so strong. That is the problem that John Woods is gonna have. He's gonna try and do him for speed, but when he gets thrown like that, my goodness! I tell you one thing. John Woods will probably hope he goes back to the 7 Seas after that one. Into the cover. No hook of the leg. Lashley, bit arrogant with that cover. Need to hook the leg, but not on this occasion. And now just... oh! What a shot right into the forehead. And Lashley, well, Crowd not so happy to see my man here tonight. Oh my God. Up and down. That is the strength. John Woods is not a small man. And Lashley picked him up like a toy. Oh, look at this. Delayed vertical suplex. This is strength. This is power, ladies and gentlemen. Lashley dropping John Woods down. That could do it. Hook of the leg this time. No! John Woods quick to get out. My goodness. Very, very close. Lashley now. Well, no, wait a minute. John Woods trying to fight back here. Stunning Lashley. Float over. Spikes him with a DDT. Woods trying to fight with everything he's got here. Wait a minute now, what's he going to do? Going to throw Lashley out to the outside. Are we going to see a flying pirate here? Crowd know what's coming. Look out. We've got a flying pirate. Wow. Mamma mia. Sends Lashley into the barrier. And John Woods now in control over my man, Bobby Lashley. I tried to speak with Kurt Angle about the deal to get Bobby Lashley here, of course, and he said he would not speak about individual deals, which was very surprising, as he was more than happy to speak about Morgan Wolf's. And my goodness, up and over. And Lashley now, oh no. Well, it was nice knowing you, Pirate. Lashley, spear! Almost takes Woods out of his boots. Cover. No! Only a 2! Hand was coming down for 3. And, well, Woods somehow still in this. Look at the... Oh, my God, this is unbelievable! Drops him down like he was nothing. And now... Oh, my God, look at the power. Running power slam by Bobby Lashley. Could that be enough? No! John Woods not going to give up. He has been battered in this one. Lashley has had the most of the offense. Look at this. Back suplex. And now, oh my God. This is crazy. Lashley again with the running power slam. Leo Rush is loving this. The power of my man here tonight. Well, I got to tell you one thing. I don't know how the only reason John Woods is standing is because of Lashley picking him up. Look at this. This is crazy. Lashley sending a message to the Raw brand. Big delayed vertical suplex. I think, you know what? I think this is a you can count to 100 moment. Bobby Lashley picks up the win here tonight. And I tell you one thing, that is a huge statement made to the Raw brand. Lashley, well, decimates John Woods here tonight. And well, that is a huge win for Bobby Lashley here on Main Event. I've got to tell you one thing that's very interesting to look for. Well, SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night is going to see a huge main event. Thomas End will have to go one-on-one with Danny Six. Well, you have to think Six is looking for, well, revenge after not being named the #1 contender. Can he take out the #1 contender? We will find out when SmackDown airs. Hopefully tomorrow. Check our Twitter for details. I will get used to that, ladies and gentlemen. You have to, because we're not on this big schedule anymore. Coming up next, it is your main event is the Velveteen Dream. Travis Soul takes on the man, the Cage, Daniel Cage. Next, right here on Main Event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the Velveteen Dream, Travis Soul. The Velveteen Experience is here on Main Event Travis Soul. And yeah, he is looking to get on winning ways on the SmackDown brand, of course. Drafted over. And the Velveteen Experience here now on tonight's main event. Travis Soul making his way down to a very complex individual, of course, holds the record for most Russian leg sweeps, of course, in one match. As a lot of people like to point out, as I say, just one very captivated, you could say, individual. There's not much you can say about Travis Soul. Has been with NSW for a number of seasons now. And well, his own Velveteen Experience is now on the SmackDown brand, on the blue brand. And if you haven't ever seen Travis Soul before, you're in for a bit of a treat. And he's inviting us in for the experience. But is it going to be a good night on main event for Travis Soul? We will have to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the Cage, Daniel Cage. Now, talk about experience, talk about men that have been with NSW since the beginning. This man, Daniel Cage, is just, well, you can call him an original of NSW. The millions and millions of Cage fans around the world ready for him to go to battle once again here tonight. There's not much words, ladies and gentlemen, that can be said that can do justice to Daniel Cage's career here in NSW. And he said to me earlier tonight, he said he wants to get into the title picture. He wants to get, once again, bring titles to the millions. Well, going to get a win over Travis Soul would be a good way to start that hunt back into the title picture. Daniel Cage looking for a win here tonight. Again, another man that will be keeping his eye out on TLC very, very closely. But let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the main event going. And let's see who comes out on top on this SmackDown match here on main event. So here we go. Underway. Into the corner. Is Blue Shirt going to get these two separated here? Let's find out. Yes, he is. Oh, there you go. Bit of respect early on. Well, not with that punch. My goodness. And Dream catches him with a lovely drop kick. Travis Soul now. Look at this. Belly to belly. Throw, overhead throw. And Velveteen Dream now going to try and take the early advantage. Send the Cage into the corner. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that we have NXT TakeOver Philadelphia to come this week. That is going to be our next show after SmackDown Live, so make sure you don't miss that. Some great matches coming up there. Of course, Rob Dundee defending the NXT title against John Aaron. Blake Cruz defending the North American title against Dom. And of course, also the women's title on the line, Ruby Riott versus Kim Payne. a great takeover event coming your way. Hopefully, also been told by Christian that there may be something special on takeover. So let's hope that that comes through. As a nice slam by the Velveteen Dream, but into the ropes. Not going to count on this occasion. Now look at this. Up and over the top. Oh, there it is. The roll through into the cover. No, not going to have it on this occasion. Now, wait a minute. Looking for that, maybe that purple Rainmaker. Elbow. Got it! Oh my goodness. Right in the center of the ring. This could be it. No! Cage with the left shoulder up. My goodness, that was close. Now, Cage looking to fight back. Look out, suplex. Big one, snap suplex. Velveteen Dream felt that one. Big clothesline. Second one knocks down Dream again. And, oh, big jumping clothesline. And now look at this, the spine buster. You know what that usually brings up. But no, going for the pin. I thought it was going to be the Cage elbow. 2 can only. Maybe he thought he had enough, but not on this occasion. And now, oh, look at this. Cage stalking Velveteen Dream. You know what this is? Cage, bottom center of the ring. Surely that's got to do it. No, right shoulder up. Cage cannot believe he hasn't got the 3 count. Velveteen Dream showing that he has still got stuff left in the tank here. Cage. Well, you would have thought would have got the 3, but look at this. Velveteen Dream coming back with a jawjacker. And then the Luthes punches. My goodness me. And look at this, the hair. Oh, Velveteen Dream knows that maybe the tide has turned here, but oh, wait a minute. Did he take too long? Cage now going to fight back. Oh, stomp right across the arm. And Cage, what is he going to do here? Going to take Velveteen Dream across. Referee taking his time. Oh, just one. And I think Blue Shirt just far too late to get down there for the pin. Cage sends him in. Big collision. Nobody's going to get the better of that one. Velveteen Dream now sends him into the corner. What is Velveteen Dream? Is he going to think about it again? Dream Valley Driver. Now, surely this could be the beginning of the end for the Cage. What is Velveteen Dream thinking about here? Shot into the corner. No, Cage coming back again. Spine buster. This time, are we going to see it? No, we're not. Again, another pin. And again, Dream kicks at it too. Oh, goodness me, that was close. And you can see that Daniel Cage is getting a little bit frustrated here. Now, stalking him again. Up again. Down with the Cage bottom. Cover. Hook of the leg. Well, look at the arm. The arm under the bottom rope. Referee. No, it doesn't make any difference. It's still only 2. Somehow Travis Soule still kicks out. This match will continue. My goodness. 2 Cage bottoms, 2 kickouts. Daniel Cage is wondering what he has to do. Oh, stun gun. Dream's up though. And Dream's down again. Cage has an answer for him. My goodness, what a match. Third spine buster. Surely, no more cock teasing. Oh, but is he too tired to do it? Oh, just vicious punches. Cage getting frustrated here. My goodness me. Soul went for the knee, got caught. Big overhead throw. And now we're going to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cage elbow. This time. Oh, but he's too tired to surely just pin him. Rolls him over. Oh, the hands under the bottom rope again. And this time it doesn't make any difference. Daniel Cage picks up the win. Not without controversy. But Daniel Cage is your winner. It took the Cage elbow. The hand was under the bottom rope. Ref doesn't see it. Cage picks up the win. I tell you one thing. A win is a win. You're right, ladies and gentlemen. That is a huge win tonight for Daniel Cage in his quest to get back into the title picture on SmackDown. Well, it's going to be interesting to see where we go from here with Daniel Cage. Well, you have to say Travis Soul may want a rematch after that hand under the bottom rope. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. Main event is over for another week. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. As always, if you do see this on YouTube, please do like, share and leave a comment. If you see any of our tweets, please do like and retweet. It'd be very, very grateful. But from Dave Easton, thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in for SmackDown. We'll see you then. Bye for now.